How bad was this drop in Bitcoin and alts? Some were saying a record. I'm going to cover that and I'm going to help you relax a little bit because what I see, I don't think a lot of people are seeing right now. But first, we have Trump. He obviously came out with a bunch of tariffs and he said that, hey, listen, there's going to be a little bit of pain, but it's going to be worth it, guys. So just relax and, deal with it. Says the guy who made $802 million from TRUMP, the meme coin launch, according to Connor's research. So yeah, obviously there's going to be a lot of pain through any type of tariff, but it usually is semi-short-lived in the long term. So I wouldn't worry about it, especially when it comes to crypto. Like, I've been here for a very long time and I've understood that the average pullback for Bitcoin is around 30 to 40%. This 17 something percent on Bitcoin. Yes, Ethereum got smashed, 30% or whatever. Who cares? Like, who cares on the grand scheme of things? And I'm going to cover even more of that. And also, I'm going to make you a little bit bullish on ETH as well, even though it's down big time. Trump's holdings on ETH right now is 66.73 thousand ETH worth. I mean, it's yesterday's prices at $204 million. It's probably in the $100 million range. WBTC, which is still a derivative of Bitcoin, it's not even derivative, at $64 million at that time. STETH, which is ETH staked on Lido.fi. If you want to check out learningcrypto.com, you will see everywhere where I stake, and I haven't lost a cent, which is great. And that is $59.52 million worth of ETH. I think he's pretty darn bullish on ETH, considering that this is from World Liberty Financial. This is Trump's pretty much holdings right now. And he doesn't have any Bitcoin on this. Guys, he doesn't have any Bitcoin. And you think that there's just going to be a Bitcoin reserve? Think again. There will be it'll be a crypto reserve. That's what it's going to be. But let me tell you this. This is a really good tweet from the Bitcoin historian. He posted a couple days ago what the first Bitcoin website looked like when the price was $0, so in the cents, exactly 16 years ago. Here you go. Check it out. This is what it looked like. We've come a long way. And you know what? The people that made the most money in this space by far are the holders. It's not the traders, guys. As you can see, go on Twitter, go on YouTube. Traders have lost their butts today. All those gains that they made probably over the past, year maybe, gone. See you later. A lot of that is gone. Okay, that's why we hold. That's why our largest position is Bitcoin. Once again, if you do want to be financially savvy and be crypto savvy, check out learningcrypto.com. It's cheap compared to the lessons that you will learn otherwise. Moving on, Vitalik, creator of Ethereum, he revealed that he has less than 10% of his holdings that are in Bitcoin, obviously. And he also says, I'm under 10% in Bitcoin, but then again, I'm under 10% in anything that's not ETH. So Trump's not the only one very bullish on ETH as well. Okay, this is when people compare this drop that we just had to the government shutdown crash, it's kind of stupid. Okay, this is from this guy, Wolf of Wall Street. 2 billion liquidations in 24 hours. It's leveraged traders, as I talk about over and over and over again. And I have people saying, oh yeah, I got leverage. Like, what, you think I'm an idiot? Like, well, how you feeling today, right? Exactly, because you got liquidated, because you didn't listen to my channel. Like, what the heck, guys? Like, this is what is the difference between listening to somebody that's been in this space for 4 different cycles and other people that think they can trade their way out of this game. No, that's not how it works, guys. Traders are getting destroyed, and that is why you have a $2 billion worth of liquidations happening in under 24 hours. And he goes on to say that's a record, more than the COVID dump, more than FTX collapse. Now, here's the thing. You cannot compare This little minuscule 17% crash from the top I'm talking about. I'm talking at $110,000 to $91,000. You cannot compare that. Give me a break. I have people saying, literally saying like, oh yeah, look, the amount of liquidations is way more than the COVID crash. Who cares, man? It's about percentage wise what people are down in their portfolio, not the amount of leverage traders that have been liquidated. Who gives a crap about those people? They're gamblers. Who cares? I have zero compassion for these guys, okay? But keep in mind, back in that time, March 2020 was one of the worst crashes. Over 50% Bitcoin dropped overnight. Can you imagine the pandemonium right now if Bitcoin dropped 50% overnight? We're not even down freaking 15%, guys. And it's like the world has ended. These guys are noobs. And I would definitely recommend you unfollowing these people because they're going to cause you no sleep at all. They're going to cause you stress. Get rid of these people out of your feed, man. Follow veterans like me and many others. There's many veterans that understand this space. Guys, I'm just begging you, like, save yourself because you know what? Over the long run, you're going to make money. Over the short term, who knows where this is heading? And as far as like how bad the sentiment was back when Bitcoin dropped from $7,500 to $3,500, that was pretty gnarly. Especially, we just came off of like a horrible bear market, and now we get a 50% drop. Do you know what the sentiment was back then? It was bad, but it's unbelievable. It wasn't worse than it is now. So just tells me here, people are new to this space. They need direction. They need leadership. And this is one of the reasons why we started this channel, so we can be that voice of reason with beyond all that noise out there like this. This is such a joke. And don't even compare it to the FTX collapse, guys. Give me a break. That was a huge liquidation event, which cost a lot of people that weren't even leveraged a lot of money. But it did teach people back then to keep your coins off of centralized exchanges onto hardware wallets and holding your own keys. So that was, both events were very difficult, I would say, and way more difficult than this puny, this tiny drop that we've had. Guys, yes, this is tiny. If you're in alts, if you're all in alts, well, learn your lesson. Our portfolio isn't full of alts. It's maybe 20% worth of alts, and then the rest Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's it. I sleep well at night. Heidi sleeps well at night. I'm happy. I'm going to go surfing right now. I'm going to enjoy my day, while most people are stressed out of their mind because they're all in alts. Guys, stop the gambling. Pick the most secure network in the history of the world, and you're going to sleep like a log, not a baby, because babies cry all night like some of these guys on Twitter. Anyways, that's all I have. Talk to you soon. LearningCrypto.com.
Boom.